welcome back everyone. We're on day 2 today and it is strength training. So grab your weights. You can have anywhere between 1 pound to 5 pounds. Decide what works best for you and let's get started. So let's just get started with a bit of a warm up. So let's just bring one foot up and then the other side. So just warming up the legs. Let's bring our arms forward as well. So sitting up straight, shoulders are back. Taking a nice deep breath in and breathing out. Let's do one more on each side. Good, let's go into that calf raise. So lifting the heels up as much as you can. Let's bring the arms up to the side as well. So continuing to sit up straight, shoulders are back. Again, nice deep breath in and out. And one more. Good, and let's just alternate toe lifts. So just lifting the toes of one foot and then the other. One more. And then reaching forward with one hand and then going to the other side. So as you reach forward, try and make the reach a little bit longer each time. And then going overhead reach. Now if this bothers your shoulders, just reach forward instead. And one more. Good. Okay, let's pick up our weights. And we're going to start with chest press. So we're going to bring the arms up into a 90-degree angle if you can. And then we're going to bring the weight and the elbows together and come back out. Going again. And out. So you might hear your shoulders making some sounds. It's often quite normal for most of us as we get older. And let's try for one more. And if you find this too difficult, then lower your weight. And then bring the weight back down. So let's just bring one arm in front and then bring it back in. Other side and back in. And if you want to do a little bit more, you can bring a foot up at the same time. So if you ever feel like it's too much on your shoulders, then the weight is probably too heavy and it's best to go a little bit lighter. Last time on the other side. Good. Okay, so arms on the side, working the shoulders here. We're going to do one arm at a time. So going up to the side and back down. So trying to stay at about shoulder height. And again, if you want to add a little bit more, we can add a calf raise into this one. So if you'd like, lift the heels as well. And back down. Breathing out. And in. So your body should be sitting up straight. You don't want to be leaning over to one side. If you're doing this, then your weight is too heavy. So you should be able to maintain that straight position. Last time on the other side. And if you're finding that it's really easy, then you could maybe lift a heavier weight. Okay, going to the front, so working the front of the shoulders. First of all, let's set the shoulders back, bringing one arm in front and the other side. If you want to do something with your legs, let's bring the toes up and back down. So continue that movement with the toes. When you feel it's enough, then you can just stop that movement with the feet. Breathing out. And in. So you're always breathing out on exertion. So as you're lifting a weight is when you want to breathe out. And you really start to notice the breathing whenever you're starting to lift heavier weights. That's when it's really important to make sure that you're breathing properly. Okay, that's it for that one. Let's just bring the, actually we'll keep the weights here. We're going to do a bicep curl. So bicep curl is just like this. And then down. So trying to keep your arms fairly close to the chair. Sometimes the chair does get in the way. If you want, you can sit a little bit more forward on your chair if you're able to. So having the arms at the side. At the same time, we're going to lift a knee. So again, sitting up straight, shoulders are back, lifting a knee as much as you can, and back down. Breathing out. And in. Breathing out and in, and continuing with that movement. So doing as many as you can. When you need a break, definitely take it. And then one more on each side. Okay, setting the shoulders back again. So going into some tricep work. So that's the back of our arms, our bat wings. So have the weight at the shoulders. We're going to lean forward slightly, just a little bit, keeping that back flat, and then pressing the weight back at the point when your arm is straight, you're flexing the back of your arm. I already feel it here. You should be able to feel it. Bring the weight back to the shoulder and then press back. Pause briefly, flex out those triceps, and then coming back to the shoulder. So flex and coming back. I'm gonna turn just to make sure you can see so you know what to do. And coming back to the shoulders. So continuing with this move, let's do 5 more. So 5, 4. If you want, you can add a calf raise in. 3, 2, and last one. And then bringing the weight onto the knees. Okay, so if you want it to be a little bit easier, don't have your weights on the knees. I'm going to show you what we're doing. So we're just lifting a leg. I want you to think about there being a weight or something on the floor. You are stepping over that weight, lifting the knee to come back. Okay, so if that's already hard, just don't have the weight on the knees. You can just bring the weights here and then the other side and coming back. Okay, ready? So lifting up and coming back, going at your own pace, tapping and coming back. This is 2. So this is a really good one to practice because we're always stepping over things, going over curbs or whatever we're doing. It's good to try to have strong legs. Let's do 2 more on each side. And last one. Okay, sitting back a little bit in your chair. Now this is at the point where if you can do the sit to stand, you're gonna stand up and then sit back down like we did yesterday. So lifting the feet up, for those who can't stand, you're gonna lift your feet and bring them back down. If you want to move the weights to the floor, you can. Otherwise, you can have them on the side, hold on to your chair, lifting the legs up. If you're able to stand, stand up, and then sit back down. Again, lifting the feet up. Now, when you lift the feet up, try and concentrate on squeezing or flexing. So you're flexing the quadriceps. And back down. Let's do 2 more. Flex. And down. Now try to think of your abs as well. Keep your abs tight. So if you touch here, they're tight. And breathe in. Good. Okay, let's work on the lower back a little bit. Having the weight at the chest. We're just going to lean forward, keep your back flat, and then bring yourself back up again. So coming forward, so you're not rounding your back, you're keeping your back flat here, and coming up. Coming down, and up. Let's do 2 more. And up. And last one. Good. Okay, having the arms at the side, let's do a bicep curl. Go overhead, back to the shoulders, and down. Let's go again. This is 3. Again, you can do a calf raise if you wish. And last one. Good. Okay, so working on core here. So we're going to bring one weight up. If you want, you can do it without weight, and we're going to lift the opposite knee. So bringing it up and then bringing it back down. Bringing it up and back down. Breathe out here and then back in. So trying to keep your body up straight and coming back down. Let's just do one more on each side. Last one on the other side. Good work. Okay, our 10 minutes is up. Those 10 minutes go by so fast. So that is it for today. Tomorrow we're going to work on cardio. So again, I'll put videos at the end of the video, at the other videos at the end of this video, so you have other options to click on if you want a little bit more than the 10 minutes. Trying to fit in a bunch of 10 minutes in the day for workouts is an awesome way to try and get in more exercise. So if you find that 10 minutes is enough, you've done your 10 minutes now, and you can do 10 minutes later in the day. It's a great way to add up that time. Have a wonderful day, everyone. See you tomorrow.